come experience the styles at Elite Styles.
My name is Evans Williams, original member of the Karess band and keyboardist. I'm from the village of Lassager St. David's. I never did no music in school. I started music basically home, in the original house where all my brothers and sisters grew up and stuff like that. Our bigger brother, Mr. West, who used to play the guitar and sing in school at that time. And I used to run away from school to watch American Top 40, you know, trying to get a vibe on the rock music. I have a love of rock and stuff like that. And then that's how we started developing. Mr. West used to borrow instruments to bring home so we can play and stuff like that. He take us to the hotels and do little gigs and then they he saw the talent in me and he make me band leader and stuff like that. I used to be in charge of arranging the music and stuff like that, you know, and seeing what, when, where to put this and stuff like that. And the music basically started off in church. You know, we used to go to the Spiritual Baptist Church, where used to be the goat skin drum and stuff like that, and the banjo. Yeah. And then we started to bringing the music into the Baptist church because in those days just clap hand and stuff like that, stamp your feet and stuff. Yeah. And then that started to take over the whole area, and that's how our name come about with the music. Well, the music had more vibes in the church, more energy, more spirit. And so people used to enjoy the music. If the music is not there, like there's no service and stuff. People used to close their house and just come to the church to feel that vibes. So within there, we all get the vibes and just start to play on and play on. Well, right now, I'm the leader of my own band, which is Karess. Yeah, originally, I have 5 membership and stuff. Well, we play most of the hotels and restaurants around Grenada, private parties, birthday parties, wedding, etc. Right now we at the Bel Plantation on Sundays. Every other Sunday you can catch us there. We at Savvy's Place on Thursdays, which is the same thing to come. You better check us out. You can also check us out on Facebook, Karess Band Live. The band basically started in the original house where we born and grow. Well, all the brothers used to come together very early in the morning, and there was one musician, which our cousin Sean Felix. He always come down by us with a guitar, and he play, and me and Roger, that's my younger brother, always say, well, we want to play too. So we start borrowing guitars and borrowing keyboards from people and stuff like that, and start joking things, you know. And then the music start developing there. When we go by friends to borrow the instruments, sometimes we saw problems with that. I don't know what was their problem in learning us an instrument to play. But we still had a lot of hardship, so we had to go and copy and draw the notes. Sometimes draw the instrument itself and imagine that you're playing an instrument and stuff like that. So it was a real hard task in developing that. But then we keep to it, and the band started because when I started to make a little day work and stuff like that, I started investing in instruments and stuff like that. We all put together and started to buy little stuff like amplifiers and stuff like that. Well, originally I got into music because of my bigger brother and my cousin. That's Touch It, Sean Felix and Mr. West. You know, they started music before me, and I used to always admire those guys when they play. So everywhere they play, I used to go and look at it and stuff. And as I said earlier, Mr. West had his own band, which I used to be in there. Then I was advised that I should start my own thing. stuff. And I took the idea and kind of materialized, and I talked to my brother Roger about it. And we came together and organized the band and together with Sean Felix. Yeah, and then we start playing by the roadside, playing like a blocko and stuff like that. Yeah. We start developing ourselves. I wasn't formally trained as a musician. Everything just happened, you know. I should say spiritually. Yeah, like it's a gene that runs through the family. Because my mother used to play bass band, my father used to play the harmonica at the time, and sometimes they don't know what they're doing, but the music just coming out. So I think that the same thing that happened to me too. The music just coming out. I feel, I try to get it. And what I hear, I try to play it. And then go back to the church now. There was once we were playing in church, and then there was my cousin, his date, who came from Canada, and he heard me trying to juke a few notes. And he said to my father, "That boy got talent. That boy got real talent. I will help him." And then he brought a keyboard for me. And he started showing me a few formulas, how to form chords and scales and stuff. And I worked on that and started developing from there. No musical college. It's just natural, hardcore stuff. Well, learning music is a very easy thing when you apply yourself. If you don't apply yourself, you can't learn, because you have to keep at it every day. It's like getting up every morning and washing your face all the time to look good. So it seems like music, you gotta keep practicing to be good. Understand? And keep looking at how other people do things and trying to copy, I should say, what they do and put it into your world, you know, and play. And music is one of the sweetest things. I should say, some people like to make love. Just so you moan and grow when you make love, music makes you do that when you're high in music, you know what I'm saying? Music is one of the highest level. It talks to everybody. For instance, when you play, the Prime Minister listens to you, the doctors, lawyers, children, even people in sick bed listen to you. You know, everybody uses music to console themselves. So music is one of the highest order, I should say. It's a spiritual thing, and it's a mathematical thing too. Well, my band plays a wide variety of music. We do a little Latin, a little jazz, the blues, calypso, soca, reggae, name it. It's a versatile kind of band, you know. We don't stick to one audience. We try to make it a cross section, so anybody who is there, they will enjoy the band. So we play a piece for everybody who is sitting, you know, people can relate to. But who helped me the most musically is Mr. Kingsley Etienne. I could never forget that man. He really helped me, because when you look around Grenada, most time musicians are very shy. They don't want to share. And he's one person that share with me everything I ask. He will show me, and he will open the avenue for me to play and stuff. He invite me where he is playing, and invite me to come on stage, and that really built my confidence. You know, so that was the best thing for me musically. I don't think I have any favorite type of music, but I love ballad and the blues the most. Me, how I develop musically is every day I try to do at least half an hour. Practice, just do a lot of scales and a lot of chords and stuff like that, and get my tempo and my timing, so I could always play with the vibes. You keep tapping all the time, so you have a rhythm within the head, so you could be able to put music and people could relate to it. Sometimes you put out music and there is no rhythm to it. People can't relate to that, and then when the rhythm, the notes goes together with the rhythm, so people feel the sweetness, they hear it. Well, what basically makes somebody a musician? Every day you hear somebody play, you could hear something new, you hear something creative, yeah, you hear something spirit-filled, something which motivates. And some people, they say they are musicians, but they're not musicians because they cannot motivate anybody. They just have an instrument and just song come from it. But what does the song tell you? You don't talk to it. It's different to when somebody play and they talk to the people, and people can relate to it than somebody just playing around and you don't enjoy anything at all. So music, you have to have a statement. If there is no statement, that's not music. Musician in Grenada, basically, I think everybody is just too casual. And every time someone try to excel, they say what he is playing, who you think he is. But the best is not in Grenada. You have to look at yourself as a other international musician outside it, who is challenging anybody to come on board and stuff like that. Musician here, I think they sleep too much. You should spend more time practicing and rehearsing, you know. Even the same thing you do every day. Although it is boring, but you must do it. Just like getting up, as I said, in the morning and washing your face. Getting up every day, you have to bathe. Music, you must do that. The meantime you don't play, everybody knows. The meantime you don't practice, everybody knows still. Because you start making too much mistake, you don't play with no confidence and stuff like that. So you gotta keep at it. To be a good musician, you must keep rehearsing. You must keep practicing. A musician in Grenada is not respected at all. Because every time you go to the hotels, for instance, the hotel, when you go to the hotel to play, they offer you what they want. They're not looking at the time and labor you put into rehearsing, your overhead and stuff, your instruments, wear and tear. They pay you what they want. You can make a decision. It might be by the time you make a decision, they'll choose things like a sequence band to play. A man will go in the hotel with a computer and stuff, a drum machine, and people run for that because why? The price is very cheap. But I think this is disrespectful because every instrument a man should be behind that. That's my philosophy. Playing that instrument. This is where the spiritual connection comes. You know, I don't believe in a machine playing for me. You understand? I believe a man should be behind that instrument and playing skillfully. I also think again, tourism and culture must do more for our musicians here because they must put something across the board whereby musicians must be paid for the talent, even artists. I must put all of us together. They must put something across the board so people can disrespect. Because for instance, if you go in a foreign country, they sell their culture. For instance, Jamaica, the reggae music goes all about. When delegates, heads of government come to Jamaica, you go sit down, all of them sit down and listen Jamaican music. When you come to Grenada, there's not a band being hired to play for that forum. You know, just like they just have probably a DJ right there to play for heads of government coming in Grenada. No cultural dance, no nothing about culture happens in Grenada. When it comes to we don't showcase nothing. The tourist ship comes here. How much bands being employed and that day when the tourist ship reach here? None. It's just the taxi men having fun. The band must be implemented in those stuff, I think. You know, the band must be at least every street corner they should see a band, a live band showing off our culture. I think there is enough avenues for those bands to even showcase it. Even the media, the television station in Grenada, they sleep too much. They need to come out and record the bands where they play in the hotels and show it, because every time you look on the TV, it's something from Trinidad, something from Jamaica. Every video you see is some foreign thing, man. It's time that our bands start showcasing on the local shows, after the news, before the news, whatever. For people who want to get into music, I think I would say to you it's a long, tough, hard journey. If you have a little money, prepare to spend it, because instrument does go, you are able to spend to get your own instrument. Nobody wants to lend you anything to play. So spend your money, get an instrument, practice every day, rehearse your lines. For those people who singing, rehearse. Yeah, start writing your own thing, try and be original and stuff like that. For me, the benefit I see when musicians share it is that if I have to do a gig tonight and I happens to fall sick, I could depend on a musician who is average like me to fill in that spot without any fear. But sometimes the musician here, what they think that you're going to take the work, so they don't want to share anything with you at all. But there's a few musicians that I could mention that share, but I don't know if they would like me to do that, but it's okay, you know, stuff. And those guys will benefit a lot, because if they can't make it to a gig, they probably call me and say, could you do this for me tonight? And with confidence, I'll go and do that gig. And that's because of sharing. You understand? They might show me what they know, and I show what I know, and stuff like that. And that does help a lot. But the live band right now in Grenada, I think everybody start to pick up from the slack and start to get serious. So for instance, my band, which is the Karess band, we decided to set a pace right now. We're not playing with no sequencer, we're not playing with no computer, we're going live. You live. You'll never see me play with those things. I believe in the spirit and the energy. Computer thing can give me that energy that I want to express myself for how much minutes I want. It limits me too much. So musician, I want to encourage us. Let's try and get live. Let people play, because there's youth who growing up, and we could invest in them, train them, and let them come out and play. Teach them. And let's play music. Music in Grenada could go far if we take that kind of approach. Take out the computer and the sequencer. Hey, I'm very sorry guys, but I don't like that philosophy about that.